What was this about again? Forget about enlightenment, okay? If you're in the pursuit of enlightenment and that's still a thing, then clearly you're not enlightenment. Enlightenment just means a higher level of love light. It means a higher level of heart opening and resonance of your heart with your mind, okay? So if you get stuck in, I want to find a new teacher, the next book, information, and knowledge, it only will take you so far. It will take the intellect into getting the information that it needs for when the moment comes that you need to receive that conviction. Then the mind will tell you the information that you perhaps have been reading or you've been aware for in many lifetimes. So don't think this is your first lifetime that you've been pursuing enlightenment. You've been here for a while, my friend. So don't get stuck in the next thing and the next shiny object, the next shiny guru, the next shiny book, the next shiny information. You already have, if you're here, if you found me, you already have all the information you need to let go. Shut down the mind completely, like mind off switch. What am I being right now? Go back into your body, feel your heart. How can I be in my authentic expression every moment? And the thing is, sometimes your authentic expression is going to be the perfect reflection of your enlightened self in that moment. It doesn't mean you're not enlightened. The most enlightened thing to do is to be yourself every moment. So then the contraction, the conditioning, any inauthentic, dishonest, non-integrous aspect of the self that may be stuck there from lifetimes and incarnation for it to show up. So it's a paradox, guys. This is a realm of paradox. It's gonna show up in front of you, and you gotta be confident and authentic enough in your inadequacy, in your non-confidence, in your insecurity. You gotta be both and neither simultaneously. So it's not through information, it's through being yourself and in front of the rest of yourself. So then you get to know yourself deeper, and then you, oh, okay, this subtlety happened in front of me. And then you keep moving forward. But if you're just consuming information and not showing yourself, showing your heart, showing your authentic self, even the spiritual ego, like there's no way, I mean, there is. You can just have an instant opening. Yet, if you need to pass through much more dragons, thresholds of guarding the gates for that next level of heaven, that level of jhana, because you have had many lifetimes that you came here to imbue. So this may be you, may not be you. So take everything that resonates and leave what doesn't. So it can be easy, it can be just as nothing to do, and then don't even look at this video and just keep following your calling. But if it feels like hard, it feels like a quest, and you're still like, I'm not there yet, you are, but I'm not, that is the hindrance. You are. It's paradoxically a perfect flower unfolding in its evolution of the moment that can only see whatever spiritual ego may come up if you allow yourself to claim yourself, actualize, claim yourself as, I'm already perfect as I am. So it's not arrogant, it is beautiful, it is actually humble to accept yourself as you are, even when you think like, oh, how many others may perceive me? In the absolute, there's no really others. It's just your own self-judgments and misperceptions that come back to test you, to see how much do you love yourself, how much do you accept yourself. So accept that humble confidence, accept that recognition of yourself as the one infinite creator that you are, because you're an aspect of it, as we all are. And whatever comes up, whatever arises, then you look at that when it arises. But don't stay stuck in knowledge and in being scared of, oh, is it gonna, how come I may not be there? How can I be there and not be there? There's nowhere to be at. That's the thing, because you're not a person. You're a circumstance arising. You're a feeling happening. So when sadness is happening, sadness is happening. When joy is happening, joy is happening. When wealth's happening, wealth's happening. When sadness meets hate, then contraction, sadness, hate, resistance, boom, then you become more of that in the moment, and that's what we call the person. That is the non-enlightenment. But your enlightened awareness is what's looking at and witnessing that contraction of hate with sadness that creates the stuck energy that says, oh, I'm the person, I'm not there yet. But if you see that you are that while you're looking at this, and then it dissolves into you and let it melt into the infinite, delicious, unconditional love that's always present in the same extent for everybody. Just you didn't open up the ball, but Godhead loves everybody equally, whichever stage of their evolution and karmic imprint they are. Everybody's equally loved and equally accepted. But do you feel worthy of receiving that level of love that you are? Is you saying that you give that to yourselves, because it's not outside of you, and then you exist in a realm where there's just infinite intimacy, not physical, emotional, energetic, because your heart and your mind are one in that moment. So what you say, think, and do is in complete integrity. So your voice, you get voice cities, it's in alignment with what you say, and your world, you manifest really quickly. You start seeing the world in shapes and colors, and like you see through the matrix. But don't say you're not there yet. Just, yeah, you are there now. You're there now. You're there now. Until something arises, if it arises. So there's like humility. Every next level, you get a test of humility. Thank you. I'm grateful for this gift. I surrender. I don't know anything. And I keep exploring the realm of the Godhead, the kingdom of God, which is always already here.